Yes. All right, let's jump into this first story. We have this from timcast.com. Kanye West to buy social media platform Parler after being censored on Twitter and Instagram. Hey, good for him. This came out of nowhere. Was there any whisper of Kanye West wanting to buy any social media platforms, let alone Parler?
Never heard that.
Was it knee jerk because of the banning, or had this been in the works for a while?
I guess, man. I want to a lot of people don't know this because I don't know if anybody wrote about it, but we're going to talk about it. Sorry, Parler. Look, I got no beef, but when Parler was issuing the release about this purchase, confirming it, they accidentally copied every PR email, and there's just hundreds of people. So I get an email with hundreds of other emails attached to it, and I get these PR emails all the time. Normally what happens is you blind carbon copy someone. So you put all your PR contacts in BCC so no one can see anybody else. But they accidentally just carbon copied every one of their contacts. I'm assuming everyone, but it's hundreds. And then all of a sudden I start getting responses. People are emailing me and I'm like, wait, what's happening? Who's this guy? And then all of a sudden I see a bunch of people I know that are on this email thread and I'm like, yo, Parler just sent out the email addresses of all of these VIPs and high profile people to everyone else. So now we've got Charlie Kirk, you said Diamond and Silk.
Yeah.
Sandra Fairbanks is on it. I'm on it. Joey Salads is on it.
Oh, yeah. I got the entire, I think it's probably every verified account who has a Parler A through J.
Wow.
I was included on their
Someone's
email address.
fired.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I got
maybe
a lot
that's what
of
it was.
I
Maybe
just
it was
looked
their
at
users.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, because it's not press reps, it's famous people. Some members of the Trump family I saw on there.
Wow, no
Trump
way.
adjacent people. So I've got a lot of email addresses now.
Well, I guess all of these high-profile people are media personalities, so it overlaps.
Politicos and media personalities looked like.
So that happened, and they sent me an email apologizing, and so it's like, these things happen, but this happened, and I was kind of thinking like this might be like a big story because there might be some people who don't want anyone to know that they've been in communication with Parler or something like that. So one email from someone said, like, they seemed pissed. They said Parler really values our privacy, I guess, and it was pretty brutal. But anyway,
mess up.
Anyway, back to Kanye. Does this story matter?
Okay, well, before we talk about this, I got to get something out of the way before we talk about this. I'm so sick of artists, especially rappers, changing their names, and we're all supposed to go along with it.
Now he's changed it to Ye, right?
I'm not going to say Ye.
Ye.
I feel stupid saying Ye. I'm going to say Kanye. Like, how many names did P Diddy have? Like 10.
Yeah,
it was like every week. That's just I just had to get that out of the gate.
He also had a fight with P Diddy.
He did.
Well, now they've had a big fight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had the text.
Over the text. Well, that's where a lot of those comments came out of, wasn't it?
Yeah. But you know what I love? When Diddy changed his name, South Park really went for it. Do you remember that episode where it's like, did Diddy do it? Diddy did do it. What about this? Diddy didn't do it.
But then he changed it back to P Diddy, right? Now it's just full circle back.
But when I was a kid, he was Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
And then he was Sean Puffy Combs, and then he was how many other names since then?
It was a few.
It was a few. Yeah, it was a lot of
meme.
them.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but he can call himself whatever I want. The question is, look, Parler was. I think Parler may have been about to displace Twitter. It was growing so rapidly. It was the top of the charts. Everybody was getting on it, and they really had this momentum. And then big tech colluded all at once with a false pretext, January 6th, to just ban them outright.
Yeah.
So Parler did have a big impact, but I don't know if it's there anymore. I guess Kanye is just making sure he can't be banned from any kind of social media. He'll still be able to post stuff.
Well, yeah, he was banned from, of course, Twitter and Instagram because of his salacious comments that, of course, he was making. He's also being described by some people as an artistic genius and other people as just a crazy lunatic. Either way, I think there's going to be some exciting changes coming to Parler. It's going to be interesting to see what he does with the platform. He definitely is an outside of the box thinker, to say the least. He also was just caught wearing a Satoshi Nakamoto hat. He was just debanked by, of course, JP Morgan and Chase, the bank of Jeffrey Epstein, who, of course,
invert that though. He got debanked and then wore a Satoshi Nakamoto, right?
Yes.
So obviously, so for those that aren't familiar, that's a Bitcoin. That's the Bitcoin founder.
Exactly.
So clearly, he's making a statement about the banking industry.
So yet again, some people are saying he's just an artist, just trying to sell his records. Some people are saying he's really trying to change things in societies. It all depends on what you really kind of think of him as an individual. But it's not boring.
But